Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's Pick a Card. My name is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Today, we are going to ask Spirit, my fate, my destiny. We're going to receive some messages from your future self with the help of our angels. So welcome, everybody. We have 3 choices this morning. If you could please pick from A, B, or C. A is the influence of the Angels Tarot. B is the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams. And C is the Star Tarot. So pick a pile that you feel drawn to. Take a deep breath. We are going to ask our spirit guides for guidance for future messages for coming from your future self, things that may be coming for you. So take a moment and I will see you in your reading. I will put the timestamps below. If you picked Group A, the influence of the Angels Tarot, this reading is for you. We're going to ask Spirit today for messages from your future self. Okay, what is my fate? What is my destiny? Anything that Spirit wants you to know about what may be coming in the future, anything, any guidance. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages from my future self. Any messages from my future self, please, Spirit. An eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. There's my destiny, your fate and your destiny. So you're going to soar. You're going to spread your wings. Look at you. You're going to fly, I don't know. I mean, it's coming into me, of course, as an eagle, but it's came into me as like kind of above it all. Like I can see the big picture. I can see where I'm headed. I love that. I have a wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. I feel like whatever you put your energy into, you're going to achieve. I really do. I feel like, yes, you can make a wish, but I always feel like you're on the lucky side. You end up getting the lucky side of the wishbone, right? You're probably one of those people when you played that game with your siblings, that you always won. You always got the better half of the wishbone. Because I do believe that, things are supposed to go your way. Flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Blooming, growing, success is yours. Beautiful. This garden blossoming, it's a sense of I have it in me to grow, to soar, to fly. Whatever I wish for will come true is how it just came into me. How gorgeous. Spirit, please share with me messages from my future self. I have the ability is how I feel like. I feel like I'm just starting to blossom. It's like, just keep nurturing me and let's see where I'm going to go. Love is your energy. That is what's going to make you grow. That's your secret power. That is your secret power. That is what's going to make you successful. That is what's going to make all your dreams come true, all your wishes come true. Beautiful. Taking responsibilities for your action in the future. Being responsible for anything that I do, just knowing that even if I make a mistake, I'll take responsibility for it because I don't want to live with the guilt of kind of not taking responsibility for it. So I take all responsibility for any of my future actions, or that's a lesson that I learn. I have a tall tail. I don't know. I'm sitting on top of something. I'm soaring. I'm sitting on top of something. It's almost like I've achieved something. It's almost like I have a story to tell. Like I have a long journey and a story to tell, a story of success that maybe I share with others in the future. Close encounters. Now that's coming into me as I don't know. Maybe there's a connection that came into my life that I was concerned that they were holding me back, holding me captive. They weren't allowing me to spread my wings. So maybe there will be connections that we need to release or let go in our lifetime. And it's this sense of, it's okay. It was all part of my story. In order for me to grow and bloom, I couldn't be held back. You know, you couldn't put me in a cage, right? You couldn't put me in a cage. So that is something you're going to learn about yourself. Like, you do not want to be told what to do. You do not want to be, have anybody kind of hold you back, is how I feel. That's beautiful. All right, let's see. A blessing on your family. Now that's a cold. For some of you, that may be children coming into your life. Your destiny is having beautiful children. Blessings on your children. You know, blessings coming into your life that are children. Beautiful. A blessing on your sleep. Now that's coming into me, peace of mind. Okay, that you learn how to quiet your mind. You learn how to meditate or comfort yourself or rest, you know, especially for some of you if you struggle with anxiety and stress. So your future self has figured out how to quiet their mind and get the rest that they need. So that's something that Spirit wants you to work on. Spirit, please share with me what is coming. Blessings on children. You definitely have a family. For those of you that are wishing and hoping for children, want a family, you have these children coming into your life. So for some of you, I do feel like that number 11, but it came into me as 2. Some of you, it may be 2 children. Some of you may have 2 children already, but it is coming into me as children, 2 children. Spirit, please share with me messages from my future self. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? Springtime. There's the blooming. Just a reminder to you that wherever you plant seeds, you grow. That you're everything about you is this kind of growing, blooming, blossoming energy. Your energy was love, right? So it's this sense of, I know that I can bloom wherever I put my mind to it. I know that I can succeed wherever I put my mind to it. And I think you recognize that in yourself. I do. I think that you start to recognize that, you know, one of my strengths is that if I do the work, that it turns into something. You know, if I want it, I can make it happen. I do feel that. I believe in myself. You've learned how to believe in yourself. You've spread your wings. Like a lot of energy around spreading your wings, my group A. There's something going on with you with spreading your wings. You know, the sense of believing myself and knowing that I can soar, knowing that I can take off. Thank you, Spirit. An empath. You're filled with loving energy. Look at the energy in you. You may have an intuitive eye that's opening up to you in the future. You may realize that you're intuitive. You may realize that you have a gift inside of you that's growing and blossoming. So some of you may be working on that. Some of you may realize that that is coming forward. You are a healer. Maybe you're meant to be a healer in the future. That empath and that intuitive eye. Your overall energy is that you just love. You know, you love yourself. You want to love others. So part of me feels like Spirit is saying, you know, you're ready to grow, bloom, blossom, take off. You know, they're saying it in a lot of different ways. Spirit, please share with me any messages. Stability. Spirit is giving you stability. Okay, you learn to create a sense of balance between day and night, right? You took responsibilities for your actions. So maybe you're very good at learning the life lessons and you take those with you. And that gives you this sense of, I feel stable. You have an adventure ahead of you. You know, this tall tale, the sense of, I have a story to tell of how I got there. So the adventure to get where you're going is going to be your story, your destiny. But I do feel like it's going to be exciting. It's going to be a ride of your life. And I do feel like you're going to be able to share that story, that journey with everyone. So something is going on with that. That is beautiful. Let's pull a couple of tarot cards. Let's see what the tarot cards are saying today. Spirit, please share with me. The King of Swords. You're going to learn how to communicate, you know, like that will be your strength. You know, maybe your strength is that you're able to really share what your feelings are. You know, they're saying you're a healer. So my King of Swords in reference to being a healer would be that, you know, people are guided by your words. You know, I consider myself a spiritual guide as a healer. So people are guided by your words and they listen to you. Okay, so there could be something going on with that that's very important. Spirit, please share with me any messages of guidance from my future self. I have a Nine of Swords in reverse. So you've learned to let go of your worries. Maybe you've learned that, you know, through your life lessons and your experiences, that everything always works out. And the sense of stability that we had, right? The sense of stability that everything kind of always works out, you know, that it's okay. That, you know, we go through kind of difficult things, but the worry is less over time. The battles are less over time. I have less conflicts in my life over time. You know, I believe in myself. I put boundaries around myself. I'm able to bring energy into my life that only serves me in the future. Thank you, Spirit. I have an Eight of Pentacles. So you are a hard worker. Maybe part of this adventure is that, you know, your work is very important to you. You know, you become very efficient, very good at your work, and that brings you abundance. Maybe you're very proud of your work. You can see that she's, you know, she's working on some kind of handy, you know, needlework of some kind. And maybe you're very proud of the work that you do. Maybe you're very successful at the work that you do. Spirit, please share with me any other messages of guidance. Any messages coming in my future. Nine of Cups. I feel very content. I feel very fulfilled. I have everything I almost want. You know, my Nine of Cups is, I don't worry about things because I feel so fulfilled. I have everything that I need. Beautiful. I have no doubt in my mind, my group A, you are ready to soar. Okay. It's the sense of believing in myself. It is the sense of what I wish for, I can achieve. The seeds that I plant, I can grow. They're saying that you believe in even your abilities, believe in your intuitive abilities, believe that you could be a healer or your empathic ability could grow into a stronger intuitive skills. The sense of learning life lessons and having stability in my life. Having this great adventure, whether it's with children coming into my life also. And not allowing anybody to hold me back, not allowing anybody to cage me in was one of the messages also. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you picked Group B and you want to know what your fate and destiny is and some messages from your future self, This reading is for you. So let's see what your future self has to say. Let's see what's coming. Let's see what your energy is. Anything Spirit wants to share with me. Spirit, please share with me for my groupies. Any messages for my future self, my destiny, my fate, what's coming, things to hope for, anything that would be wonderful. I have birth. A universal energy brings you the opportunity and possibility. For some of you, you may be having children. You may be giving birth to a baby. So maybe that is definitely in your future. It's part of your fate. It's part of your destiny. If you have any doubts about whether you'll have children, it's a sense of this beautiful energy of birth coming into my life. The world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Almost the sense of the world is at your fingertips. Like, there's nothing that you can't be capable of, is how I feel. New possibilities is a sense of, what you think is going to be your path and what your path is. Maybe two totally different things, depending on who Spirit brings into your life. Part of me feels like your whole world is going to change, or I'm not going to say turned upside down in a bad way, but it's never in a million years did you fathom that this was going to be your life, something like that. I have a proposal, a romantic proposal. It could be a new business opportunity, but proposal. I have marriage and birth in your future for those of you that are looking for that. I have that being a big part of your destiny, a big part of your journey. Spirit, please share with me. Please share with me messages. Your belief that everyone has value. Maybe that's at the core of who you are. That your belief is everybody is important. Everybody brings something to the table. Also, this belief that you have that everyone is love, that everyone comes into your life as love. You value them. You respect them for who they are. And maybe that is at the core of one of your values. Understanding your body, learning to love your body is how I feel. Maybe your body becomes very important to you. Maybe you end up doing something with your career that's connected to your body in the respect, like, maybe you're, a trainer, an exercise coach, helping other people heal their bodies somehow. Maybe that's some kind of healing energy, like Reiki or massage, so maybe there's something there. Understanding could be understanding the body. For some of you, it could be you could go into the medical field. Some of you could be a doctor or a nurse or helping others, something like that. Spirit, please share with me messages from my future self. What is coming? The land between. This just came into me as finding a way, that you have the ability to find your way. If you look at this, it's like, I can't make it over this hurdle, right? But if I walk around and I go over this bridge to this island in this way, I can cross over. So I feel like you are very good at finding your way. If other people can't figure it out, they can't figure out how to cross over, they can't figure out how to get to the other side, you figure it out. Maybe that's one of your strengths. One of your strengths is that, you always find a way. You always find a way to connect people. You always find a way to make it through somehow. Feeling the world. There's the world. Open up to the possibilities. Now, some of you, that even is coming into me as being very connected to Mother Earth, okay? Whether it's your spiritual growth connected to Mother Earth, being an advocate for the environment, something along those lines. But you always see the big picture is what they're saying. It's this sense of, I always make it through and I always see the big picture. But Maybe nature is very important to you in the future. Maybe that's what grounds you. Maybe that's what makes you heal. Maybe that is your retreat, something like that. So that becomes very important. I have this light shining through. Knowing your value, shining your light is how that's coming into me. That your light is very important, that your light influences others. Like people are drawn to you. You know how sometimes people say, I just love your energy, right? And you're like, what do you mean you love my energy? People have certain energy, and some people's energy we're not attracted to, and other people's energy we're very attracted to. So maybe you've raised your vibration very high and people are very drawn to you and you are there for them. So that might be part of, who you become. That's beautiful. Yeah, a blessing of the earth. There's something going on with you with your connection to Mother Earth. Okay, there is. I mean, having children, fertility, obviously the cycle of life, all of those things. But it could be bigger than that. It could be, that you're very active in environmental issues, or I don't know, you somehow in your career either learn about bodies, health, helping people, grounding people. I don't know. There's something going on with you and your connection to Mother Earth. That's all I can say. So we're going to see how that unfolds for you. A blessing to find your way. I don't know, maybe you went through some struggles, maybe there's some things that you had to fight along your own journey and you found your own light. It's almost a sense of letting go of my own demons, right? Releasing some demons that were inside of me. It could be habits, it could be behaviors, but I found my own way. And then maybe through me finding my own way, I'm able to share that energy with others. Also, this sense of I found my way, right? I found my way. I crossed over. So there might be something that you need to release in your life. There may be something that once and for all, I need to let this go. And it's part of my journey. It's part of my story. And then maybe through that, I'm able to help others. Something like that. I have justice. There's that value. I'm fair. I'm honest. I'm fair to everybody. Also could be a marriage. My justice is a marriage, but I'm fair and I'm just to everybody. I see everybody as equal. That is very important to you. I have patience. I've learned to be grounded with that earth energy. I've learned how to ground myself. Maybe I'm an expert in, meditation, or maybe I've become a shaman, or, maybe I've taken some kind of spiritual journey where I do feel really connected. But I've learned patience. I've learned my life lessons, and my life lessons have said, what, you always make it through. You always look at the big picture. Your light always comes shining through. And, through that, you've learned patience, and the patience has helped you to get through all of those things. And then you're able to help share that with others, is how I feel. You have a beautiful home. You've created this beautiful castle for yourself. Your home is very important to you. It's a very grounding space for me. It's a sanctuary space for me. So I feel like my home is very important. That is my focus, my children, my family, my husband, my spouse, my partner. That is my center, they're saying. That is my center, is my home that I've created for myself and everyone that is around me. I am a heart light. There's the light again. Heart chakra light, Reiki light, feeling the light. healing energy, an energy worker, something like that. I don't know. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open, because you may, something may be put in front of you on your spiritual journey that says, this is what we want you to be doing. We want you to be opening yourself up to the light somehow. Spirit, please share with me. I've learned to be very understanding. I'm very patient and I'm very understanding. It's a sense of, I have this, my group B, you're very grounded. You're very connected to what's important to you. So you have learned that. You've learned that through, your life lessons. And you're very understanding and accepting of others, is how I feel. Beautiful. You focus on building memories. There's that sense of home. The Thanksgiving, Christmas, you're the focal point of everything that's going on around you. And you make sure that you're always making these special moments for everyone. And that's what everyone's going to remember about you also. How gorgeous. Let's get some cards. Let's get some tarot cards. Let's see what my tarot cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me any messages from my future self, my fate, my destiny, anything that you see for me, things to think about. Please share with me. I have the Star, the sense of all of my hopes and dreams coming true. Maybe your hopes and dreams are being, this castle, that I'm going to, if I have a beautiful home and children and family and these beautiful memories, that is my hope for myself. That is what I want first. I have a 2 of Wands. So I have this ability to see into my future. You have this ability to always get to the other side. And I like the light in this card also, just the sense of, it's like glowing. There's so much around you with tapping into the light energy, tapping into spirit's energy. There's so much around you. It's beautiful. You have the ability to make things happen. The magician, you have an intuitive eye. So you have the ability to open up your intuition and to see things more clearly, they just said. And I feel like over time with this patience, you've learned how to kind of tap into your gifts. Whatever your natural abilities are, your natural gifts, whatever your talents are that Spirit has given you, you feel like over time you're able to use those gifts. That is beautiful. Whatever your gifts are, if you are artistic or a musician or whatever your talents and gifts are. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 4 of Pentacles. So security, the sense of security comes in a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to be just financial security. It's important to you that you have found emotional security, spiritual security. And I do feel like that is something that you work on, and that this is always part of your journey, is this sense of security. Like, I want it all. I want to be emotionally and financially secure. I want my family to be okay. I want to know my children okay. I want to know the earth is okay. So part of me feels like, that is what you value. That is who you are. You're willing to do the work. 8 of Pentacles. Whatever the work is put in front of you, you're a hard worker. And your work pays off, Spirit says. Whether it's raising children, your own career, your aspirations, your goals. You become very good and efficient at what you do. And you have this ability to always kind of be willing to do the work. Not everybody wants to do the work. One more card, please, Spirit. You're an emperor. You have an emperor in your life. It could be that you share your life with somebody that's a very strong emperor, created a kingdom for yourself, created that castle for yourself. My emperor. My emperor has the ability to build things, to create things. So there's something about you that, you could build a business. You could have a very successful business in the future. Something like that. You're an emperor. My group B, your energy is beautiful. Your energy is beautiful. I want you to be very much aware that your focal point is the sense of Mother Earth. Your focal point is the sense of home and family. And then that you also have this ability to allow this light into you, that this light is shining above you and in you. And as you value people, you value yourself, it's like the more your light shines. Okay, so that's what I want you to focus on moving into the future. But Spirit is going to bring you a beautiful, abundant, grounded energy. How gorgeous. How beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. You picked Group C and you want to know, this is the Star Tarot. If you wanted to know what your fate, destiny is, messages from your future self, let's see what Spirit has for us. Let's see. We want to know what's coming, anything that's coming ahead of us. Advice to our future self, from our future self to you, messages from your future self. Spirit, please share with me for my Group C. Fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Learning to let go. Maybe but in the future we've been able to let go and we really have learned to stay in the present. We've let go of any kind of old hurts or resentments, and now we have just stay in the present and we just enjoy the present that's in front of us. I have luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. I have lucky opportunities that land in your lap. I love this. Something that is going to just change your life. You feel lucky, like a change of events, turn of events in your lifetime that you just say out loud, I feel like I'm lucky that happened. I'm lucky I met this person. I'm lucky I did these things. Patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Maybe we learn patience. So you have this ability to, maybe these are things I'm struggling with right now, and it's Spirit's way of saying these things will become easier for you in the future. Maybe I'm struggling with releasing things right now, and I'm impatient right now. So maybe Spirit's saying, you know what, over time, these things are going to become easier for you, that you are going to feel more confident and feel like things happen for a reason is how it's coming into me. I feel lucky. You learn to live in the present. I love that. Maybe that's something Spirit really wants you to focus on right now. That you make each day count. You may even learn to say it out loud, like, I only have today. I live one day at a time, something like that. That you really live in the day, you live in the moment, and you enjoy being present, they just said, in the present moment. Spirit, please share with me any messages from my future self. My thoughts create my reality. Anything that I think about, I can make happen. I think that I realize that power. I do. I feel like I am able to, really get my arms around things like learning how to manifest things for my life, and that I know these things happen. It's like I have been working and training myself on manifestation, and whatever I think about, I make happen, that I'm determined to make happen. I do. Spirit just reminded me, but luck is on your side. You have a tendency to think of something, put it out into the universe, and then people will even say to you, it feels like everything always falls in your lap. And that's not what's happening. What's happening is that you're actually very good at manifesting things. You're actually very good at creating these things to come into your energy. But from the outside world, it looks like you're super lucky. And everybody says, oh my God, things just fall into place for you. But you're actually working very diligently on those things, but not the way people would normally think, right? You're manifesting these things. The royal you. Now, I don't know how to say this, but it's the sense of you either achieve something in your lifetime that is very successful. Maybe you have wealth. Okay, maybe you have achieved something that I'm not going to say, but I'm going to say an invisible crown on your head that you always feel like, you know what? I have worked for these things. I have earned these things. And I do have a crown on my head. I have an achievement of some kind. There's some kind of an achievement that you have. And I guess you're proud of yourself, and that's okay. I mean, that's what I want you. I want you to be proud of yourself. But it is some kind of elevated achievement, whether it's financial achievement or some kind of recognition, something like that. Seeing beyond, opening up your third eye. There's that manifestation feeling, that I know that if I tap into my intuition, if I trust my intuition, that these things are going to open up for me. My world will open up for me. I will achieve this kind of success or goal or kind of heightened level of some kind. Broken open. Part of me feels like I had to learn the hard way, is how it came into me. Maybe there's something that happens in my lifetime. Okay, maybe there is just a reminder. Spirit just said, just a reminder, this is part of your journey, part of your path, even if it's hurtful, even if it's painful. If it is something like, I have a broken heart, I had a tremendous loss, I had to release something, let something go in order to grow and heal. Okay. And it broke me wide open. It made me vulnerable. It made me realize my true feelings, learn the real me. And it's part of your journey. But it's almost like once that goes away, once I get through this, maybe whatever this life circumstances that pushes you to the brink of, I felt broken and now I'm healed, really makes you appreciate each day. Really makes you appreciate each day. It's like it's a life-changing, altering point in your life. And it makes you achieve, just focus on the day and staying in the day. A blessing to bring prosperity. There is the prosperity. There is the lucky, abundance, some fruitfulness, being blessed with, either money coming into your life or you creating something that is very lucrative, they just said. So, and you feel like it wasn't, yes, it was kind of luck, but you manifested it and you made it come true. Being broken and finding the truth about who you are. I'm going to tell you, you may do some really deep dive kind of shadow work in your lifetime, but you will get to the other side and you will be a better person because of it, because you will know who you are, is how I feel. You will absolutely know who you are. A blessing of forgiveness, being able to forgive someone. Maybe there's someone that hurts you. Maybe part of this broken wide open is somebody who hurts you very deeply. And it's initially maybe feels like it's unforgivable. But the only way that you're going to heal is if you forgive them, so that you can, forgiveness is about you forgiving them so you can move on. It heals you also. So there could be something going on in your future that I have to forgive this situation. I have to, in order for me to move on. But again, it's all part of your journey. It makes you stronger. It makes you who you are meant to be. Spirit, please share with me any messages of guidance. Any messages of guidance about my future self. Messages for my future self. Intuition, trusting your intuition. Again, walking towards that light. Look at the path that you're on, and you've got like this little lantern, like I am walking towards the light, and that moon is jumping out at me. So even if it's fearful, even if it's something that I wouldn't necessarily have gone into, I'm going to take the path. I mean, that's kind of scary. I feel like I'm walking towards like a scary haunted house, but you know what? I'm fearless and I do it anyways because I know that I'm drawn to it. I know that I'm meant to do it. I feel like it's my calling of some kind. And I just walk forward. I just trust my intuition. I really do. I trust my intuition. Reflection. Whatever this hurt and pain was, this forgiveness, this opening up my heart, I take the time to reflect on it. I take the time to learn about myself. It shows me who I really am. It shows me the truth. And I don't know. I just feel like I become the person I'm meant to be after I go through that experience. That's how it feels. Spirit, please share with me. Power. I'm in power. That sense of success I had, that sense of building, fruition. I'm going to say fearless, this sense of I'm walking towards this kind of, scary haunted house. There's a part of you that's fearless, and this fearlessness brings you to a heightened level of success. It brings you to a heightened level of achievement that maybe other people can't get to. But I don't know. It's this sense of I kind of just don't ever give up on myself is how it's coming into me. I do feel like I'm divinely guided. Beautiful. I'm tapping into my resources. I'm tapping into my spirit guides. I'm manifesting. I'm meditating. I am connected. I'm connected, whatever your spirit energy is, but part of you that this, I'm going to guarantee you that your spiritual and divine guidance is giving you this fearlessness, that it's opening you up so that you do believe that you can achieve anything and that you'll always be protected and that, spirit is always going to take care of you. Beautiful. You believe it. You believe in yourself. When people say, how did you do this? How did you, become so successful? How did you build this business? Or how did you achieve all these great things in your lifetime? You're going to say, I believed in myself. I did. I believed in myself first. And that's what got me through every day. Maybe when I was knocked down and I had these kind of troubling times, I picked myself up and I believed in myself first. And I never looked back. I believed on the relationships that I had in my life. I have loving, beautiful relationships. I either have children, we're sharing some kind of home, I believed in the people who were put in my life. I put a lot of energy into the relationships that are in my life. And I feel like I've been rewarded. I do. I feel like I've been rewarded. It's this sense of, I don't know. I just always trust that things are going to work out for a reason. And as long as I just keep trusting, they usually work out for me. Spirit's saying you make it look easy to others. You make it look easy to others. There's something about your energy that you just make it look easy. Spirit, I have a Prince of Wands. I have a lot of passion for what it is that I do. I'm always looking forward. I'm always tapping into my power, my own personal power, my own personal energy. It's always deep inside of me. That feeling of, I guess, willpower, or, when you're down, picking yourself up from your bootstraps. It's like, you just can go there and pull yourself up all the time. Maybe people really admire you. Yeah, look at this. You're very passionate about what you do. You're very driven. You're very driven with that King of Wands. Okay, now you could be passionate about relationships that are in your life. You can be passionate about your career, but that is what propels you forward, is this kind of inner desire, this inner willingness, and that you never give up on yourself, that you always believe. I have a happy home and stability in my future. Maybe that's what grounds you. Maybe that's what keeps you going. This kind of, at the end of the day, I know that I'm happy. At the end of the day, I know that, I have this life that I've created for myself. Gorgeous. Spirit, please share with me any guided messages. I have abundance. You have great abundance coming into you. No doubt in my mind, I have success, even wealth, a heightened sense of achievement of some kind. So this passion and desire that is in you turns into something. It's not just like I'm spinning my wheels. It actually turns into something. It turns into a successful relationship, a happy home, good relationships. It turns into abundance. It turns into security, financial security, something like that. So again, it may look like you are lucky, but you are in power of this destiny. You're making it happen. It's all your thoughts. Your thoughts create this reality. I have the Hierophant. So, your spirit guides are guiding you. You're listening to your inner voice. You're listening to your guides, your morals, your values. So at the heart of all of this is your belief that, that there's something greater than us, and that, this is bigger than us. This is fate. This is destiny, right? And we're being guided by our divine guidance. So how beautiful, my groups say, you're in your power. You're in your power to achieve something above and beyond. And you're going to make every single day count. And that is what Spirit wants you to know today. How amazing. I want to thank Spirit for this reading.